Alright, y'all. It's time to meet Raymond _ Kenny. We're here in the town of Pawnee to find the ancient legendary hacker who can decrypt this IP address or something. I think the plot goes like this. We've got a quarter of the blackmail material which Iraq of the Black Viceroys had been collecting. But not only do we only have a quarter, it's encrypted. Aiden has put Damien off by saying, oh, it's encrypted, that's why I haven't given it to you yet. And in reality, as well as decrypting it, he needs to actually get the rest of the data. Or at least that's going to happen. I'm not sure if he believes it's necessary right now, but it's definitely going to happen later in the storyline. Things get twisty. The immediate goal is to find this guy, this whistleblower Kenny, persuade him to help us hack. Although for some reason he doesn't have an X button of his own.
Pawnee, soda pop and apple pie. Yeah, this small town charm is bullshit. Most of it's refugees from the city, still hiding from something. I used to bring Jax and Lena here once in a while to fish. We never caught a single one. They never seemed to care. Yeah, some of my best memories are from here. And my worst.
Okay. Time for a pointless little sequence where we have to hack this computer twice.
It's a start. That was sloppy, Pierce. Stay sharp. Alright. Someone around here received the reset code. What is this?
So the premise is our initial hack failed, password's been reset, got to find who the reset password was emailed to, which strikes me as a somewhat inadequate security policy.
We're all being dark paid because of it.
Oh my word, it wasn't your fault the criminal escaped the prison.
I know. Shit cards run.
Ah, here we go. Password.
Got it.
Excuse me, sir, I'll just knock over this rubbish bin and be on my way. That guy is allegedly a libertarian according to the profiler, which I imagine means he would be super unhappy about being profiled. Carrier signal rerouted. Ah, yes.
Kenny bounced through a CTOS center. Looks like he's still in the game.
The next stage,
Why he chose Pawnee.
an elaborate tower puzzle.
Sticking into the backyard.
This is kind of like the CTOS tower puzzles from before. You have to basically navigate the environment and perform a series of unlocks. Except this is a more elaborate version. Ow. Huh. It's not what I was hoping for. I think the road that leads up to the tower is this one over here.
Satellite dishes. This looks like an abandoned CTOS station. Power's still up. Kenny must have piggybacked on this.
What we got to do here is follow the signal to find the hacker to decrypt the data. To track the IP address, to enter the gang building, to copy the blackmail, to give to Damien, to get our sister back so we can return to the main plot. That's the thing I need to get to. It won't be quite that easy. That's about all we can do here. But elsewhere, I've got to make my way around this place. Isn't it funny how people just leave motorbikes around all over this? I'm not really complaining, but it's an odd thing to do. Unless Ray Kenny put them all here. Chunk. Oops, looks like another unlock is needed. Someone pass me a camera. You certainly get a lot of practice in spatial reasoning in this game. Quickly orienting yourself within a complex area. The wireframe really helps, showing you the world rotating. I can almost target it. Aha. It's not clear just in what time frame CTOS is supposed to have been built throughout Chicago. There are all these vestiges of it. Bunkers, towers, antennas, abandoned pieces. But the game claims it's the year 2013, at least according to Lena's gravestone. So that means that that means that in their vision of the world, Chicago has been a, quote, smart city, unquote, for quite some time. I'm not quite sure when people got the time to bring all this about. The level of technology involved in some of this stuff. Oops. A brief interruption there. So, having rotated these things, I can now cross to here. Seems like the game is saving me from myself by not letting me jump off the platform. Ah, one more rotation. That does it. Okay, so here's the other entrance to the main bunker, which we saw earlier. I like the design of this place. Dang. Blowing stuff up seems rude, but it's probably the way to proceed. Let me just check if there's anything back here. An audio log. So here we have Malcolm Diodato again. I haven't got most of the audio logs in the game, so it's still playing the early ones, basically. But that's the guy who was working for Bloom on their prediction and control stuff. It is interesting how the Bellwether stuff is such a big part of the backstory, but just doesn't come into the main game. Ping. That was definitely pretty unwise. At the same time, it seems to have been effective at gaining me access to the room. I'll just unlock this door. Not that there's much of a door left. And continue out to the main area. The other entrance again. So, this will enable us to find Raymond Kenny somehow. Then we can go ahead with asking him to decrypt things. I guess when you hack things, it leaves behind a recording. Like, it's not clear why, because that's Raymond Kenny speaking, right? It's not clear why Kenny's words have just been recorded in this tower device.
I don't need a drink. I own a bar.
Oh yeah. Jedediah's bar. That's you, Jedediah. In that case, you owe me a drink, buddy.
So Jed is the owner of Jedediah's bar. Honey's #1 walking home. And the only one. Oh, we catch that sober.
So here we are introduced to the fact that Raymond Kenny is kind of a weird old coot. He drinks a lot of alcohols and shouts and so on, and is in general that kind of character. I would not class it as amazing writing. It's better than Aiden though. Now what is this? I'm seeing a magnifying glass on the map. That was another one of these horrible things. Guess I'd better get it over with. There's been several of these off screen.
It's wrong. My head says it. My heart. But it's in there. It lies.
So the crazy guy is still killing people and making patterns with their blood. I wish he would not. Sorry, for a moment I just realised it's not clear there whether I was referring to the serial killer or to Aiden Pierce. The description could apply to either one. Okay, anyway, there seems to be a problem with my motorbike. It doesn't go anymore. Ah, that's a shame. I guess I'll have to pick up a new one. There was some sort of vehicle up here, I believe. No? Yes? Maybe not. Ah, there's a truck. It'll do. It's strange how some parts of the world are completely inhabited and full of all these little cutscenes and goings on and designed areas. Oh, okay, screw this truck. And then other parts of it are just empty, with things left behind. I guess that's how the real world works. Okay, back to Pawnee and to Jedediah's bar. It's not clear whether this guy's name is Jebediah or Jedediah. Both are used seemingly interchangeably by the plot, but that's okay. He's in exactly one scene and then we'll never see him again. The main character we will be meeting here is Ray Kenny, aka T-Bone. There's this extremely obvious scene where Aiden asks, oh, who's Ray Kenny, is he here? And someone's like, who wants to know? And of course it turns out that guy is, in fact, Kenny, amazingly. Here is the entrance. Ah. It's frantically dashing to the mission. Alright, there he is. I like how people use generic tablets in this game. They're not Android, they're not Galaxy, they're not iPads, they're just tablets. Every time someone describes one, it's using the word. Oh, his tablet has vanished. It's true, I don't think Aiden has any money whatsoever. Oh, hang on, he buys things in shops. Okay, time for a drinking minigame. Because this is how macho badasses introduce themselves to each other. You can tell this guy's going to be a decent character because he immediately starts complaining that Aiden's a dick.
No appreciation for artists. Artists my arse. Drunk. Drink. Listen, my friend. You stand out like my grandmother's blue.
In this game you gotta use both control sticks, move the thingy around, press the things. It's actually quite difficult. I succeeded last time, so I don't know what happens if you fail, but we might be about to find out. That's actually a decent drink pouring animation. Games are generally speaking not that good at pouring. This game is fairly well animated. They had a lot of people working on it, and those people were basically experts, apart from the fucking writers. I mean, I assume those were experts too, but what are they expert in? Some of the way the writing goes for this grittiness and self-aware shittiness, it makes me think that they were trying so hard to go for Game of the Year that they forgot to go for game. Another twist. Can't even see them now.
Don't let me lose Saturday. I'm always losing Saturday somewhere.
Ah man, this one's hard. The saving grace there is that the sets of 3 only appear when you reveal the hidden buttons. It's like a slow time event. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Yes, this is perfectly reasonable. On the other hand, I've been waiting for someone to do that to Aiden all game, so it's kind of... I'm all for this.
Owe the man $100.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. Well, that didn't make a lot of sense, but the point is we're being introduced to a character who's this wild and crazy guy, unpredictable. Oh man, can you trust him? Is he really a good guy? These things will come up a couple of times But actually, you can trust him. He's fine. He visibly ages as the game goes on, and becomes more of a sit-down kind of guru.
The introduction's right away. Listen to me, pal. I'm warning you. You being here puts me on the goddamn map.
He's right. Once again, Aiden's bull in a china shop attempts at quote hacking unquote are putting other people in danger.
Shit. And you have put me on the goddamn map. You've been careful. Me? Better give me a reason. Because that isn't making us the best of friends.
Someone ordered a hit on me.
Once again, his fucking sob story somehow convinces people to trust him
Whatever's in those
for narrative reasons. Ray doesn't ask questions like, why did someone put a hit on you? Are you still doing the thing that caused people to put hits on you?
Let's play make a deal.
Okay, so the deal.
You think I'm in this dust bowl because of the ambiance?
To be fair, he fits right in.
Ever since them bastards terminated me, I've been trying to find a way back in. All I need is someone to drop some spyware inside their network.
So, Kenny's another one of the people who really should be the protagonist of the game. He's up against Bloom.
Hey, if it was fucking hard, I would have done the wrong time. It's impossible for me to get at the perimeter without setting their damn alarms off. The place has my biometric profile. I've got fillets in my head that send to their security team direct.
I can help you with that. Afterwards, you're gonna come with me to Chicago.
No, I'm not.
Funny thing is, the game kind of goes nowhere with this. So, Kenny's price for help is that you free him of his inability to get at Bloom by getting rid of the biometric profile they got on him.
You got a real eye for it.
So you go ahead and do that, you know, spoilers.
If you can't recognize one, then you ain't paranoid enough, friend. I have quite a few. Well, if you found me, then it's only a matter of time before others will too, so let's get started.
We've got...
Listen, I'm running on a limited time here. The faster we can
Stop
get this
being an
out of the way.
asshole.
I don't think you understand your own conundrum, my friend. Chicago is running on software designed to find people. Now, I know how the CTOS thinks because I'm her deadbeat daddy, and she's still carrying my picture in her back pocket. Now, unless you could clear my biometrics from the system, I am useless to you in Chicago. As far as my art, as you call it, if you fuck things up for me, I need to be ready for the fallout. Huh?
So yeah, what Kenny's saying, we have to get him out of the system so he can actually do things in Chicago, but he never does do things.
Heads up!
He spends the entire time in Chicago in a safe, sealed, undetectable bunker. Sorry, undetected bunker, as the game would put it.
Well, hello!
He doesn't actually go and do anything to Bloom or anything like that.
Straight. Give it a go.
I wonder if perhaps they're setting up for a sequel.
Ain't that something? Hey, if you blow your arm off, I'll sculpt you a new one.
Thanks.
Confidence is encouraging.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I here to boost your morale? Don't you know? I think you can understand how
I think you're missing the point. I found a sad drunk at Jed's bar toasting his glory days in private. I'm not an opportunity. I'm your second chance.
That's actually one of the less stupid things he's said. If you view this as a game where Kenny basically should be the protagonist, and Aiden is this asshole NPC who jolts him out of his stupor, I guess that works.
I need to figure out how their scanners work.
You want me to break into Bloom?
Not yet. Somebody else already stole the hardware. Inside job. Well, that stuff's big on the black market. I've scouted these guys. Let's just say they're big fans of the Second Amendment. Take one of my rifles. You're gonna need it. Swing by the gas station.
Hey,
I I got the Pawnee militia holding what's mine. So I need you to go in and grab me my truck.
Okay, so stealing T-Bone's truck, or Kenny's. This mission is actually a test on his part. It's just the idea is to see if he can trust us and if we can get things done.
I need him on my side. Not just for the data. Use him against Damien if it comes in.
But this is where the game's convoluted mission structure starts getting really, really silly. Let me just propitiate the dark gods and make the appropriate invocations and then see if I can describe this thing as it currently stands. We've got to steal this truck from the militia so that the ancient sage will teach us how to infiltrate Bloom, so that we can infiltrate Bloom, so that we can get the sage's biometrics out, so that the sage will come to us with us to Chicago, so that the sage can decrypt the data, so that we can find we don't have enough data, so we can go back to Rossi Fremont to get more data, so that we can trace the source of the video, so that we can provide the blackmail information to Damien, so that Damien will release Nicole, so that we can get back to the main plot. That's it, that's the actual current situation. Jesus. Okay, so here's the reason I need a sniper rifle here, or was suggested to bring one. Guy up in that tower's got one. Well, he's dead. I wonder if someone on the roof is in there. Let's see. Yep, apparently there is. Wow, I think I just did a melee takedown with a sniper rifle. That was unusual. Well, they don't seem to know where I am. Let's change that. I'm pulling the trigger here. It didn't work for some reason. What the hell? Okay, I guess I wasn't allowed to shoot that guy. But I will shoot this guy.
Taking hits here. Watch yourself.
That helmet saved him from the first hit. Pretty well done.
There, get him. Pour it on.
Whoops, it's a grenade.
Careful, grenade out. Go. Hit him in.
Where is it? Ah. I wonder how many they got. These guys are quite well concealed. I guess I'll hack them. Shit. Okay, this is not the best. Okay, that wasn't the best. I'll try doing that again, but better. Well, I've been placed on the other side here. Time to use identical tactics without reflection. Somewhere up here is a sniper. Was. Okay. This might actually be a bit better spot. Gives you more vision. Surely they can't throw grenades up this high. Apparently they can. Nice aim, guys. Ah, the counter sniper. That's a really long-range grenade throw. I remain impressed. I'm also impressed with how well their armor holds up against .22 caliber bullets. Given a couple of penetration attempts though, they seem to get taken down handily. Now one might ask, why am I using this camera right now? And the answer is, if you spot someone with a camera, then for some reason you can from then on see them on your minimap. So that would be handy. Also, I might come across opportunities to sow havoc. Yep, here's a guy. Is he the only remaining guy? No, because someone here has seen me. The ones without body armor don't do so well. Still a couple left. Ooh. Where's the last guy? He's around this camera somewhere. Which means it's actually the wrong one to get a glimpse of him from. Let's try and draw him out. Nope, ineffective. Well, I was going to have to come down from here eventually. What? Wow, that's the wrong button, I guess. Okay, let's find this last militiaman. It's really not clear who these guys are. I mean, I will find out later in the game who they are. They're basically a private mercenary organization which is headquartered in Pawnee. Some strange stuff happened to this city according to the storyline. But right now, as far as Aiden knows, these are just like basically National Guard members who've impounded the guy's van. And Kenny's like, hey, could you kill them all for me with murder? And he's like, okay, I will do that. I'm pressing the trigger, what is going on? There's some weird issues with the cover system at times.
Cover me! Where are those guys? Let's hit the mid out and see what the hell's going on.
Okay. Now reinforcements are coming.
Here to back you up.
Gotta get in the van and get out.
Ran them off the road.
This is a weird truck.
Could this truck be any slower?
Are you kidding? You actually got it?
Yeah, I got it. But
Here we find that Kenny did not believe that Aiden would actually achieve this.
what's that supposed to be?
He just thought Aiden was like a weird braggadocio asshole.
You have to do better than that.
Yeah. Okay. Bring him up next to one of the soldiers. Right off the piece of shit.
Hell! Something exploded!
So all we really gotta do here is survive and get them back to Kenny's place. He's got his robo-death statues. Then again, I could just take them all out myself.
Piece of shit. What just blew?
Whoa, steam pipes. This does not seem like a safe road. Oh, it doesn't lead there either. So all this time I've been saying Pawnee, Indiana, but I'm thinking about it, and the geography is wrong. Isn't Indiana to the east of Illinois? But this is some sort of town to the north and west of Chicago? I'm not totally certain whether this is correct or incorrect or anything like that. It's confusing to me. Maybe there's more than one Pawnee. Maybe there isn't one in Indiana at all, and I just thought there was for some reason. Maybe it's Pawnee, Illinois.
Keep him around past my sculpture. It's wired and ready.
You're a scary man, T-Bone.
Okay. Here is your taco truck. Sorry about the window. Well, join me next time on Watch_Dogs, where we'll be continuing to do Raymond Kenny's crazy bidding. He'll have us blowing up more things.
What kind of noise?
It's online. Some people have noticed.
What's this about?
Script kitties, mostly. Nothing to worry about. I'll make sure they stay out. We've been probed a few times.
Probed?
There is only one that worries me.
Ah yes,
His
foreshadow.
name is Default, and he's very good. I'll watch him.
Let me know if he becomes a problem.
Default has got to be the dumbest character in the game. He's not unpleasant. He's just dumb. What's
Alright,
this?
I left the truck for you.
God damn, this plan might actually work. Alright, now, you're gonna need security clearance to get inside Bloom HQ. Have you ever chased a helicopter? And no, that is not a philosophical question.
I've been chased by a few. What does that have to do with anything?
Call it a hunch. We'll talk soon.
Spoilers, in the next mission you chase a helicopter. That's pretty fun. But not yet.